Alrighty, little video with some long trains. We've got the military train and the passenger train. They're about 10, 11 feet, I guess about 10 feet long each. The freight train is 8 feet long. And then they got a little baby cleaning train. He's hauling the cleaning car around the track. So the military train and the passenger train are restricted. Each one is restricted to one of the figure eights. Then the little cleaning train and the freight train will alternate. They can go anywhere they want on the layout, jumping between the two figure eights. But I wanted to see what some really long trains did on this thing. And it's, yeah, as you can see, the yard is pretty empty. There's one lone caboose back there and some locomotives around the turntable, but I guess I'll have to buy some more freight cars. So we'll aim this over there at the crossing. I figured out how to make the zoom work on this camera, because the crossing is where the congestion usually occurs. The layout is 16 feet long, so when you got 10-foot long trains, they eat up a lot of real estate. I have the sound running on all of them, and I ran the amperage check the other day, and I was pleasantly surprised. Less than 3 amps to run everything on the layout. Here comes the freight train. He's swapped over from one figure eight to the other. And the little cleaning train coming around here, he swapped over from the other figure eight. So they flip-flopped. My camera does not rotate very smoothly. It's a cheap tripod. A little log jam there. He's got to wait till that other train, that long freight train, gets out far enough ahead that he can go. There he goes. Comes the little cleaning train. He swapped figure eights, and off in the distance at the crossing, the other long freight train is waiting to come through. I don't know if you can see him there or not. Let's see if he gets to go. Yep, he's moving. So we'll see what happens when the passenger train comes to that crossing, because chances are he's going to get to that crossing before that freight train clears it. Hopefully he'll stop, because I'm way far away from the controls. Well, I hear some brakes. Well, the little cleaning train stopped. And there he goes. And here comes the passenger train. I guess he stopped in the tunnel there. Kind of neat with some long trains. And there's a little cleaning train coming into the crossing. That passenger train slowed down because that freight train wasn't far enough ahead. And there he goes, got the green light. And the little cleaning train is waiting at the crossing. I guess because the freight train had the right of way. Reserve the route first, I guess. Four trains is pretty comfortable. Five is definitely causes some slowdowns, comparatively speaking, to four. Six, there's a lot of slowdowns. I actually ran 7 trains plus a locomotive, but that video, for some reason, it played back fine on my computer, but it didn't play very well off of YouTube, so I pulled it. But things are running a little smoother. Now he's got to wait. This little cleaning train's got to wait. And the passenger train got the green light. So he's going to keep on going. And then the little cleaning train will follow him out once he gets far enough ahead. I got 3 more passenger cars at the train show this past weekend. I ordered some light kits for them. Got to modify them, but they're running pretty good. They were used, so obviously somebody had tweaked on the trucks a little bit. There a little cleaning train finally gets to go. And the freight train's got to wait on them. So right now we've got 3 of the 4 trains on that single figure 8. Comes the passenger train up behind the freight train. So he's got to slow down and wait. And there goes the freight train. He's got the green light. And our little cleaning train's behind the passenger train, so he's got to slow down and wait. So even with 4 trains on the layout, 2 of them being restricted, you can still get 3 of them on the single figure 8. And when they get real long like that, it does slow things down. So probably eventually I'll kind of run some medium length trains. Probably run 4 at a time most of the time, and 5 when I want a little heart stress, and 7 when I'm really nutso. Military train's got to wait on this guy. Anyhow, I'm making some headway with this thing. I guess I'm going to probably take the layout apart pretty soon and start working on the scenery. I'll probably do it one section at a time. My primary goal lately was to get everything operational. Still got a little electrical wiring to do. I've got to put in a BXP 88 from Digitrax for the turntable operation. So I've got the transponding and the block detection and everything for that turntable area. Uh-oh, we're going to have a collision? No, he waited. He stopped right at the last second, that freight train coming out of the tunnel. Well, that's all, folks.